Tale of two halves tonight in Memphis. Jazz hot shooting first half leads them to a 14-point lead, and then the second half they go ice cold and could not find a good tune on Beale Street and fall. Plus some turnovers, and Memphis beats the Jazz, dominating the second half. They win it 123-114. David Locke along with Ron Boone for POSTCAST. The Memphis Grizzlies outscore the Jazz tonight 68-47 in the second half. That is the story. That is pretty dramatic. Jazz led this game at the half by the score of 67-55. So literally kind of the exact reverse. So Ron, let's break it into two different halves. Let's start with the first half. 67-55. Flip's got 14. Bailey's got 12. Collier's got 12. And the Jazz are 11 of 22 from three. I talked to Mike Williams at halftime, Jazz assistant, and he commented, we're getting paint touches. The paint touches are leading us to getting good looks. What did you see in the first half the Jazz did so well?
The three-point shooting and Isaiah Collier. Bottom line. Isaiah Collier didn't play that much in the second half. Boom. Three-point shooting goes down. The Jazz lose the lead. I mean, I think that's as simple as I can put it.
Isaiah played 6 minutes in the fourth quarter. I think he played about 6 minutes in the third quarter. Also played 24 for the night tonight. He only had 5 assists, but his ability to just kind of get in the paint and create things certainly opened it up for the Jazz. On the other end, they were pretty good in the 44% from the field and 31% from three defensively with their switching and their techniques that they had. It was interesting. They had one, Filipowski got hit in the nose. Kevin Love hadn't played yet. And there was one where the Jazz played centerless, switched 1 through 5, and actually looked really aggressive defensively.
And I thought during that time the Grizzlies also went centerless because what's his lovely.
Yes, the Cheyenne Washington product.
Yeah, he ended up
Lauri.
Not on the floor that much there as well. So at that time, both teams were centerless for the most part, but Jazz was still able to play very well. And I think Kevin Love made a couple of three-point shots during that stretch there.
Yep. Played about 5 minutes, right. Hit 2 threes.
Okay.
It was +5. Oscar Sheboy played 14 minutes tonight, had 5 fouls in those 14 minutes. That has always been
being undersized like that. I mean, having to defend bigger guys and you know, he's going to pick up some fouls.
Oh, we're getting a concert here tonight. On the other end, on the second half, it totally turns the opposite direction. So what did you see in the second half? Jazz shoot, I think, 2 of 12 from three in the entire second half. Maybe even they finished 13 of 34, so they finished 2 of 12 from three. What did you see in the second half?
Let's look quickly, David. What the Jazz, how many turnovers did they have early in that third quarter? If I remember correctly, they were starting to turn unforced turnovers that led into some transition points.
Didn't they turn over the very first play of the third quarter?
The very first play, I think there was a turnover, and so those turnovers led to, you know, some easy buckets there for the Grizzlies, and the Jazz 3-point shooting left them there as well.
So the Jazz end up in that third quarter. Let's see, they had 9 turnovers. I have them with 9 turnovers at halftime. They finished the night with 24, so that's pretty obscene, 15 turnovers. In the second half, those get distributed really equally. Ace Bailey with 3, Cody Williams with 4, Kyle Filipowski with 5, putting it on the deck, getting himself, John Conchard 2, Isaiah Collier had 4. So the starting group really had a Bryce Sensabaugh 3, Vince Williams 1, and Elijah Harkless, who played 7 minutes, also turned. Elliot, what do you think of Ace Bailey? You like him? Yeah. He's got some talent. Elliot Perry, who played in the NBA for a long time, Memphis broadcaster, and I were talking about Ace before the ballgame, so I thought I'd get the latest report from him on that. All right, we're going to run down each of these nights here coming up with each of these players getting developmental moments. We'll have to talk about what we saw out of them. Obviously, these are important moments for a lot of these young guys to get this opportunity and get these minutes. So we'll look at that as we continue here on the program today. POSTCAST, Jazz falling to the Memphis Grizzlies tonight. Today's show is brought to you in part by our good friends over at Quo. Quo giving you the opportunity. Oh, wait, Lacey is here, by the way. Breaking news. Lacey is here. We'll give you talk about that, but we'll also give you what I said we're going to do in just a second. Today's show is brought to you by Quo. It's time for you to fix your communication system, and Quo is the place to do it. Quo gives you the opportunity to get your entire communication system fixed At QUO, the smartest way to run your business communications. Because when your team is reachable, organized, and communicating in one place, you're not just working cleaner, you're creating more opportunities to connect with customers. Your whole team can call or text from one shared business number, so nothing gets missed. Everyone sees the full conversation thread, which makes replies faster and personal. It works right from your phone or your computer, and you can even keep your existing numbers. The Quo Smart AI tools automatically log calls, summarize conversations, and highlight next steps, so details never slip through the cracks. It's no surprise Quo is the #1 rated business phone system on G2, trusted by more than 90,000 businesses for solo operators to growing teams. Make this year with no opportunity, no customer slips away. Try Quo for free, plus 20% off your first 6 months when you go to QUO.com/LockedOnNBA. That's Quo.com/LockedOnNBA. Quo, no missed calls, no missed customers. Today's show also brought to you by FanDuel. And NBA fans, FanDuel's got special deals going on for you right now with the NBA Power Pack and a chance for you to experience the NBA Finals in person. FanDuel's giving you a chance to turn the dream into reality with their NBA sweepstakes. Here's how it works. Use the profit boost on any NBA future, and you'll automatically be entered to win a shot for an NBA Finals trip for 2. Flights, tickets, the whole experience. If you're already looking at the board, thinking about which team can make a deep run, that's the perfect time to lock it in. Look at the futures this time of year, whether it's picking a team to win the championship, grab a conference title, add that extra layer of excitement to each game down the stretch, not only pick your cash, but also what sends you the final. Visit FanDuel.com to get started. Use your profit boost on the NBA future and get entered to win your chance, the NBA Finals. Play your game with FanDuel, the official sports betting partner of the NBA. And thinking of sports drinks, well, it's not really a sports drink, but it is 5 Hour Energy. 5 Hour Energy, we've got our own little taste test going on for you right now. And your favorites, what are you looking for with 5 Hour Energy right now? 5 Hour Energy brings you all the great, crazy flavors. What is your favorite? Which one do you want to choose? Which one fires you up the most? That's your opportunity to choose and pick your favorites for the 5 Hour Energy flavor draft with 18 different flavors to choose from, including new options like Confetti Craze, Fruity Rainbow, or Cotton Candy. There's something for everyone. The board is set. The flavors are ready. The #1 pick, 5 Hour Energy. Do you go Cotton Candy? Do you go Fruity Rainbow? Where do you go? How much are you willing to do to get the #1 pick? 5 Hour Energy shots give you a boost of zero energy with zero sugar. 5 Hour Energy has a lot of upcoming flavor innovation, plus limited time flavor for 5 Hour Energy, all coming back for you. Find your new favorite flavor of 5 Hour Energy shots, available at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.com. All right, let's run through the youngsters tonight. Welcome back to Lacey, who said she was taking the day off, and she's here. She also gave us the standings, by the way, on notes so far. Keyonte, 34, Lauri, 28, Ace and Nurk have 21, Collier, 18, and Flip, 18. So those are our note standings of the year. All right, let's talk about Ace Bailey. 19 shots tonight, 20 points. Elliot Perry just said he liked him. He did end up with 3 free throws late in the game, but he had really had no free throws prior to that. What's your thoughts on what you're seeing at Ace Bailey?
One thing that I'm really starting to like about him, David, is he's getting to the point where he's more aggressive with the basketball on the offensive end. He still gets lost defensively sometimes. And in other words, he's always in the recovery mode of trying to close out, that type of thing, because he's just a little late on recognizing where that next pass is going, if you understand what I mean. So if this next pass is, while it's in the air, you need to be closing out. And I think sometimes he waits to the player gets the basketball or it's almost there, and then he goes and tries to, and he's late. So those type of things will come, I think. But I really like the point now that he's being more aggressive and being able to play his game offensively. Is he a volume shooter to the point where he needs X amount of shots to get X amount of points? I think right now he is, but he's got a lot going for him.
Well, you don't go to the free throw line, you're going to have to take a lot of shots.
Right.
Cody goes just 2 of 9 tonight, plays 38 minutes. He does have 9 rebounds to his credit, 2 assists, just 5 points. What did you see out of Cody?
Well, Cody's it's a little shell shot as far as his shot is concerned. And I understand why. If you're not making shots and your confidence is not there, then you're not going to pull the trigger. and he's trying to get to the basket. And right now it's not working for him.
Flip had 26 rebounds, 6 rebounds. Did have 5 turnovers tonight, 3 assists, 9 of 13 shooting, overpowering the smaller guys. Really gave Levering the business there for a while in the first half. What do you see out of Flip?
Flip is not a center, and I know the Jazz are forced to play him there right now, but I would love to see him for the rest of the year be able to play at his normal position so he can develop a little bit more. I mean, he's getting minutes now that he didn't get as much last year, and the way the Jazz are going right now, I just think these players need minutes, and obviously that's what they're trying to do now, develop these players with minutes out on the floor. But I would love to see Filipowski getting those minutes at the 4 position.
Isaiah Collier with 24 points tonight, 9 of 16 shooting, 2 of 5 from 3 tonight. He takes 6 free throws. He has 5 assists. He does have 4 turnovers, 4 steals as well tonight. Very aggressive offensive night for Isaiah Collier.
Yeah, it probably is aggressive offensively as far as shooting the basketball we've seen all season long. Now, before the ball game, did he realize, oh man, I need to score, or because we didn't have it, anybody that's can do a lot. For the most part, he felt like he needed to score tonight, and he'd look to do just that.
All righty. Big question of the night.
It's a big
Does
question.
Blake Hinson get his first Jazz note?
I thought about that, David, and I'm going to give it to him, even though he was a minus 14. I just think that, I'm going to give him a note.
All right, who else gets a note?
I think that Bailey gets a note. Conshaw definitely gets a note.
He just gets every loose ball. It's crazy.
He's there. I mean, you think, what did he do? And then you look down, he's got 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 for 6 shooting. I mean, he's just a steady player, great player for any coach that can come out on the floor. And you know how I feel about guys that can make an impact in a short period of time. And I think he's definitely that guy. Off the bench, we're going to go with Hinson. Even though he was a minus 14.
And we're going to Ron Boone because he gave away his peanut M&Ms to kids in the crowd, made them happy tonight. So Ron Boone gets a star as well. That wraps up POSTCAST tonight. Thanks very much for tuning in. We'll be back with you Monday. I'll be back with you Monday for Locked on Jazz. Have a great weekend. Thanks very much. 9:10.